Hello and welcome to Toy Polloi 2, and today we have an unboxing, and it's quite an interesting unboxing because I've been sent some brand new toys by a company called 5x5 Toys, and these are then action figures called Delta-17, and they are new 3 3/4 inch size action figures with O-rings inside, so they're a lot like vintage G.I. Joes. I've been checking out the website and the figures do look really cool. As I say, they've very kindly sent me a whole selection of them, so let's open this box and see what they've sent. Take a look at the figures. So here is what was inside that box. I have to say I'm sort of overwhelmed. There's so many figures and they look really, really nice. So these are toys called Delta-17, and it's a new line of toys which are sort of G.I. Joe inspired. So they have the same sort of articulation as G.I. Joe figures, and they've got an O-ring inside. Each figure comes with its own sort of backstory and information on the back of it, and a nice piece of artwork on the front. There appear to be 3 different factions. So we have these ones here, which are the 3 guys top left, which are the Dark Shadows. It says here on the back. And then we have the Delta-17 selection, which is all of these, and then these last 3 here again are another faction called the Retrograd Leader. I think they're looking really nice. There's just so much to see though. I'm going to split them off into their 3 sections and we'll just have a look at the figures individually. I'm not going to be opening these today. I think I'll have to save that for a video over on Toy Polloi, but I just want to take a sort of quick look at these figures and give them a little bit more of an inspection, because they really are very nice indeed. So yeah, let's look at the 3 factions individually. So we're going to start with the Dark Shadows, because these ones immediately caught my eye. I really like the style of the artwork here. It's got a very sort of manga-ish Japanese look to it. I think the figure really does look like the artwork that they've got on the card, which is always a good sign. And you can see there that it is a really nicely sculpted and really sort of detailed figure, and it comes with quite a few accessories. We've got a couple of swords there, a gun, and it looks like these sort of gauntlets on his arms also are removable, and he also comes with a stand at the bottom. So this is the Shadow Dragon Enemy Leader, and on the back again a whole load of information. It shows you all the characters that you can get in the line. Lovely bit of artwork and then a whole load of information here, and these are made by 5x5 Toys, and this is it says here, it even shows you who it's sculpted by, so sculpted by Tommy Hodges. I just think these are looking absolutely fantastic. They're certainly, for G.I. Joe collectors out there, something that you may want to take a look at. I'm going to put a link to the website in the description of this video, so if you want to go and check that out. So this is another one of the Dark Shadows. So this is Carnary Enemy Robot Ninjas. So yeah, this is an army building one, and it does look pretty nice there. I know you're probably having trouble to see because the packaging's so shiny, but I'll show you as best I can. Again, comes with a nice selection of accessories and a stand. Really do like the artwork on these. Very nice style, whoever has drawn these. I don't think it actually says there on the card. No, I can't see who's done the artwork, but it's really nice. Love that. Then we've got one final one of these Dark Shadows, which is Jaguar Enemy Assassin. They've got a real sort of nice sort of look to them, so they all actually fit together. So these are all sort of grey with camo, nice little flashes of red on them. So yeah, there's the Dark Shadows. Let's check out a few more of these figures. These next 2 are from the Retrograd faction. You get the Death Sparrow, which is nice to see some female characters in this line as well. And again, looks really nice. The sculpting on it is pretty cool. It's very detailed, and I can see there's been a lot of work put on to get the paint work and paint application done nicely, because you've got some nice red lipstick there and fairly detailed eyes as well. Again, comes with some nice accessories. So we've got a backpack and a gun and a stand. Again, full amount of information on the back of it. So if you want to read up on these, I think all of this information is on their website, so do go and check that out. And then we have the Thunder Battalion Enemy Infantry, so another sort of army building figure. Again, comes with a whole load of accessories, backpacks, and different sort of face shields. I guess that helmet fits on. You can swap out the face shield, so you can have an open-eyed version and one with a little red mask there. Yeah, really nice looking stuff. So much work has gone into these. These are absolutely fantastic. I've not heard of this company before, and I think it was all done via a Kickstarter last year, so it's all sort of new to me, but it looks like they've put an extra amount of work into getting these done. Very nice indeed. So let's look at the next selection of figures, which I believe is the largest amount, which is the actual Delta-17 part of this toy line. Okay, so this is the actual sort of Delta-17 faction or group of this series of toys, and that's where all of the sort of main figures are. And there's a load of variety to these figures. They really look very different. I'll pick out a couple of them. So here we have Kestrel, who's the Delta-17 Grenadier. It's another female character, again, with a nice amount of accessories. All the figures appear to have completely different sculpts. It doesn't appear to be any sort of swapping of body parts, or maybe there is a little bit on some of these more sort of soldiery looking ones. It looks like the legs may be the same, but certainly on these it all looks like sort of every part is freshly sculpted. And then we have this guy, which I think has got quite a unique look to him. He really sort of stands out. He's got tattoos on his arm. That's some really nice detailed sort of printing there. I guess they're done with decals or something, but very nicely printed. T-shirt that says hang loose, and he comes with a whole load of accessories, including a little dog. I think that's a nice little addition there, which you can see there in the artwork sitting on his shoulder. I wonder if you can get that to actually sit on his shoulder. I'll have to try that when I open these up. And then you've got a selection of more sort of soldiery looking ones. So we've got Rooster in full-on camo there. Even his face is covered in camouflage. Who's this guy here? We've got Shepherd, another very unique looking character with a sort of a skull part of his mask showing through, which you can see there on the artwork as well. Yeah, these are really lovely looking figures. There's so much work gone into making them, and they all look very different, which is really nice to see. So I'm going to be quite excited to actually get these opened up. I think they'll look really pretty cool standing next to some of the old vintage GI Joes. They seem to have the same sort of construction as GI Joes. So you can see there's a screw there in the legs holding those together, and it looks like there's definitely a little T-bar inside, and then O-ring inside that, some elbow joints and the swivel at the upper arm. Yeah, it looks like pretty much the same sort of construction as a Joe figure. Got one final one to look at here, which is the Delta Squad Delta 7 Infantry. I do like the fact that there are some that you can army build as well. I like army building. If you've watched both of my channels, you'll know that I like army building and collecting multiples of things. And it's always nice when there are some figures in a line you can collect lots of, just to build up a sort of little army in the background. And it looks like there's quite a few of those included in this line. Really nice work though. Very good indeed. So there we go, that is it for this unboxing. I have to say I wasn't expecting to get all of these. When Ken and Steve got in touch to say they'd like to send some over, I was expecting just to get a couple just to take a look at them, but they've appeared to have sent me the whole lot, so that's really very kind of them, and they are absolutely lovely looking figures. If you want to find out more about them, then do please go and check out their website. I will put a link to that in the description, and I'm certainly going to go away and read up on these and read all of the background information, because there's so much work gone into them and making a sort of story that you can follow along with, and I think it's the sort of thing that kids would love. I know these are designed for adults, as they say, at 14 plus in the corner, but I think there are some kids out there that would probably enjoy these as well. I know that I would have played with these a lot when I was growing up. So yeah, massive thanks to the guys for sending them over. Do please go and check them out, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next unboxing.